Hello and welcome to Die Rollin. I'm the ever excitable Adam, and today I'm unboxing Kingdom Rush Rift in Time by Lucky Duck Games. I'm really excited for this. I quite enjoy the actual game itself on mobile. So let's have a look at the back. Oh, it's a big box. So this is a tower defense game, and you're essentially going to be trying to stop all the bad guys from getting through your kind of defenses here. You'll be placing tower cards down and placing these kind of damage tiles over the enemy there. And I'll go into a bit more detail when we get into this, but this is supposed to be very good, and I will be doing this as a solo campaign for the channel. So let's take a look inside. I mean, the artwork is absolutely lovely, but you know, I always say that because all the games I play, the artwork is lovely. Well, straight off, we've got this lovely divider. So big gap in space here. I might need that later, I don't know. We've got some stickers in here. Now these stickers will be used for the campaign itself. Oh, and here we go, this tells you what. So to mark your progress on the kingdom map, use attached stickers, difficulty levels, heroic challenges, and iron challenges. So yeah, you've got a ton of stickers in here, which you'll be using to, like it says, do your progress. So we've got those heroic challenges and some more stars in there, so lots of stickers. Now if you didn't want to do a kind of legacy element to this, where the map doesn't get defaced by stickers, you could probably just photocopy the map. So we have the rulebook itself. Really nice artwork. What can I say? So lovely images in here. I mean, you've got game rules. All looks fairly simple. And you've got 17 pages of rules here, and then you've also got some extra bits at the back here. Cool. So yeah, that's your rule book. Not too bad. And then we've got the scenario booklet itself, and I believe there are 10 scenarios in here. I don't want it. Yeah, there is. I don't want to spoil it, but I'll do a quick. Actually, John, I can look at the first one. So it gives you an idea of the general setup, and then it tells you about the first setup here, and how you're going to lay the kind of land tiles down, how many bad guys are coming through the portal. Yeah, cool. So we've got that, and this game kind of introduces the rules as the game goes on. So you'll start off fairly simple, but as it goes on, it gets a bit trickier. So this is our campaign map. Not double-sided, that's a shame. But yeah, this is your entire campaign here. I assume starting from here, then that's number 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's a couple of different 1, 2, 3, 4s. Anyway, yeah, so there's a bunch of different different areas here, which is good. Ah, there we go. So these ones here are for the expansions that you can get. But the base game is just this area here. So you'll start in Rifts in Time, go all the way around until you get to the time of the end. And then if you do manage to, if you enjoy this enough, you can get the expansions, Gerald versus JT, Vesna versus Monarch, and the Spider Goddess, which will be all these things over here. So if I really enjoy this, maybe I'll pick those up. And if you enjoy watching me do this, then maybe I'll pick it up. So these are all the damage tiles. So these are basically things you'll be placing over the enemies to get rid of them. And there's quite a few of those. Now we have several punch boards here which have got the actual layout there. And they're double-sided as well, which is always good. Next we've got these, kind of, which you'll put those overlays over bits of these particular ones to try and customize them a bit more. We've got some tokens in here, some magic, some gems, some hearts, some more of these. And they look just like the game, really. And some more of these. So there's your archer's arrows, and then special abilities here. The Hand of Midas. Yeah, so they tell you on the back what they all do. I'm intrigued why they haven't got all these in the same place. Maybe it's a strategy they did to make sure that everything doesn't go all over the place. Oh, and then we get down to the plastic and card components here. So these are the tiles. You're going to be placing enemies in these and moving these down the kind of lanes as you go. And you've got quite a few of these tiles on here, which worries me that we'll have a ton of enemies to face off against. So yeah, you've got all those tiles, plastic ones there. We've got this to stop the miniatures from going all over the place, but they still have. So we've got our various different hero characters here, I believe. Or maybe one of these is an enemy, I don't know. So you've got this kind of big hammer chap. This guy there. He could be ice, he could be trees, I don't know. The sorcerer chap. Got this elf ranger guy. Of course, there's a little kitten, because why not? And yes, this thing here, this kind of bad looking character there. We've got some transparent kind of overlays. A bunch of meeples there to represent guards, I imagine. And we've got, let's see what's in here. So we've got our different heroes in here. And we've got some more tiles. And this goes into a bit more about them. So we've got Lilith. It tells you everything that you can do with Lilith here. Lord Blackburn. A Time Mage. And then, so I imagine Lilith's a bad guy actually. Or maybe not. And then some player ink cards there to assist you with this. We then have, let's just pull these out. So no, Lilith must be a good guy here. So you've got your player boards here, and you can put your special abilities there, health and speed and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. I like that. So you've got one of those for each and every person in there. So Magnus, Ignis, Ilaria, Swiftwind, the Hammer chap, Malek, Hammer Fury. And do you know what? There's only like 5-6 miniatures in this. I think I'll probably paint these up. Oh, he says that, and then he finds more miniatures. So look at this guy. So I guess that's Blackburn, not of the Tony variety. And yeah, that guy's huge. Oh, maybe I won't paint them. We've got this character here as well, the Time Mage maybe, and this character. And interestingly, they slot together, so I guess you could break those apart at a particular point. But we'll get to that when we get to the campaign, I guess. Then we've got the cards themselves. Now, these are going to be the enemies. And the fun thing about this is when these guys spawn, they'll be moving down on one of these tiles. And then you're going to be placing towers down and attacking these guys, placing the damage tokens we saw earlier over stuff. So if you have like an L shape, you can place it here to kill these 3 guys. If you have a square, you can put it there to take out that guy. And then you'd have to take out these 2 separately, and then you would have managed to finish these guys off. So it's a bit of a puzzle game, overlaying the damage tiles in a way that takes out as many people as possible. Let's see how easy this is to get into. We have an easy open part here, but if you've watched any of my videos, you'll realize that easy open is not easy open for Adam. And yes, I cannot open the easy open, so I'm going to have to go in the top. But you've got a couple of options to get in here, so that's always positive. Okay, so we've got all of these cards here now. Obviously, I'm not going to know what most of these things do, but these do look like enemies. Is this just an enemy deck? Looks like it. So yeah, this is just enemies here. So yeah, like I say, you'll be placing those damage tiles over there. We've got a nice game tray here to try and put more back in, but that didn't quite go in as I'd hoped. And then we've got this deck here. When the time mages move, they move towards the exit. If they exit the map, you lose. Time mages can only be damaged by level 4 towers. Wow. Advance warning there. Hopefully there's no spoilers for me. And once again, trying to use the easy open, and it's not working, so I'm going to have to go through the top. Always makes for riveting viewing. A grown man struggling to get into some cards. So we've got special conditions here. We've got these cards of Lilith. Final action. Maybe Lilith is I don't know. If Lilith's a good guy or a bad guy, I don't know here, but maybe she starts a good bad guy and you can turn her into a good guy. So we've got all of the some special abilities, like weather effects and stuff, enemies. So yeah, so you got a bunch more of these cards, which we'll try and fit in here without going everywhere. That's hard to get in. Okay, and then we've got the actual towers. He says dropping everything. The towers you can be placing here. And the interesting thing is this shows you in which direction you're going to be able to shoot with these things here. And this is just a level 1 archer tower. Will the easy open let me in this time? I think we all know the answer to that. I'm going in the top. Good job, we've been watching a lot of SWAT recently. I know how to get into difficult places and overwhelm the enemy. Okay, so this one's very tricky to get into. Okay, so here's some archer towers here. So we've got a few of those. But they go up in levels, so this one you can kind of rotate it around. This one, you've got 3 separate individual ones you're going to be placing. You've got a mage. As they go up, they get more powerful. Cannons. And then the militia. And a ranger hideout. So you got some special level 4 ones as well. So yeah, so a bunch of different things there. We've got a lovely game tray to put this all back into. All in all, this looks like a very fun looking title. So thanks for watching this video. If you've enjoyed this, and please like and subscribe to our various other different social medias. If you're interested in seeing this, then yes, stay tuned, because I will be posting some videos and some photos and all that kind of stuff. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and of course YouTube. You can also find me on Twitter, Adam at Die Rollin. Until next time, guys, stay safe and keep rolling.